Probably muted the mic. And we're back. Hey, what up? Welcome back to the stream. My name is Zyrok. As always, if you saw my YouTube channel, then you're probably expecting me to say something like, "Hi, I'm Zyrok, and I'm your favorite half-dragon director." We're not doing that today. If you were around for the last stream, you saw that we... Oh, wait. You weren't, because I didn't stream this part. So we're going to do this real quick, and then I'm going to show you guys something that I got without being on stream. And you guys are probably going to be mad, because I held that juicy information from you. You're going to love it. So first we're going to do the stuff involving this know-nothing character that means absolutely garbage to me. Then I'm going to show you guys what I had unlocked yesterday. And then, you know, we're going to mess around with that a bit. And then we're probably, since the Kaiba Cup tournament is going on, we're going to hop into some PvP matches and we're going to see what we can do. We're going to try and mess it up in there. You know, I've got full confidence this time around. You know, every now and then, you know, the Kaiba Cup stuff, you know, happens. But, you know, this time I have actual faith that I can make a dent. Because I never really did much with it, you know, whenever they would show up. Now, these cards... I don't care for the character, but these cards, they've got some stuff going on. You know, I'm not gonna spit in the face of these cards right now. They are strong. But you know, every now and again, you know, you get that lucky win. And yesterday, you know, when I wasn't streaming, I saw the full extent of how badass these cards can actually get. So I was impressed. I was impressed. So I'll take care of that. Now, let us get past this jobber know-nothing character and get on to the good stuff. The good, delicious, meaty, juicy goodness. Back in main world of Yu-Gi-Oh! You saw the title of the previous stream we had done. Well, off stream, you know, yesterday, after I canceled the stream, I decided, oh, what the heck, I'll boot it up anyway and play for a minute. And honest to God, completely by accident, we unlocked Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I messed around with his deck a bit, and I got what I really, truly wanted, which was his very first and only really unique ability, Grandfather's Cards, giving me the one monster that I don't even think is in the actual game. Exodia, the Forbidden One. Which means now, you know, as we level up Yugi and we get more cards, you know, which means now as we level up this Yugi and we get more cards, there are a lot of cards that are in the game, like Exod I think it's Exod the Forbidden One. You know, there's a lot of cards that specifically list Exodia in their information that now, with Grandpa's cards, we can build around that. So what I did for Yugi was I dismantled his old deck. It had Gandora, the Dragon of Destruction, as his ace. I think that showed up in the anime. I can't remember, honest to God. And I tried building it up again around cards that I both seen Yugi in the anime use and that, you know, I use and wanted to see used. So I put like Dark Magician Knight in there, and I put 2 of the Knight's title. I put both Celtic Guard of Noble Arms as well as, you know, plain vanilla Celtic Guardian. And Celtic Guardian, plain vanilla Celtic Guardian was already in the deck, but considering how kind of useless he is, I kind of want to put in Obnoxious Celtic Guardian because his ability makes him far more useful than regular old Celtic Guardian. Plus, he's still level 4, so, you know, free summon. I don't have enough tuner monsters or enough time to try and build for this character. But I want to get him into my Mokuba Kaiba Noble Arms deck at some point. Anyway, so I put Curse of Dragon in here. I put in 2 Dark Magicians as well as 2 Magician's Robes. I put in Familiar Knight to take advantage of its ability. I put in all 3 of the Royal Knight combo so that I could use Arcana Knight, Joker. You know, I got in the one. Unfortunately, I have the 1 polymerization in here, but you also notice I have the Ayatamias. Since I have a dragon type monster in here, I'm going to try and go for Amulet Dragon. And we also have Magician of Chaos. And while we don't have Chaos form, we do have Contract with the Abyss, which lets us ritual summon any dark ritual monster. So that's pretty good. We put in 1 Power of the Guardians as well as 1 Dark Horizon. Hero Emerges, Wall of Disruption, and Ancient Rules. We also have, as you notice, we have Charging Gaia, the Fierce Knight. And we also have Swift Gaia, the Fierce Knight. Now, I know I should probably put in, since I have Curse of Dragon, I should put in Gaia, the Dragon Champion. But before, I've had both these cards for a minute, and I actually tried summoning this using one of the other Gaias. Nope, I specifically just need, at least at the time, I specifically needed just plain vanilla Gaia the Fierce Knight, which was a bit of a pain. And I'm still working up to get Blackluster Soldier so I can do stuff like with Beginning of Heaven and Earth, you know, and actually get some use out of these cards. I could add this card in, Spiral Spear Strike, but yeah. See, even in Spiral Spear Strike, it lists them as separate entities, you know, and the cards themselves don't say this card's name becomes Gaia the Fierce Knight. So, yeah, unlike with Gaia the Dragon Champion, you know, where it's specifically him. Unlike Sky Galloping Gaia the Dragon Champion, whose name changes to Gaia the Dragon Champion. So it becomes this card despite being this badass piece of artwork here. Anyway. So, we have our regular plain vanilla Yugi. We're going to save the 1 change we made. And we're going to quickly, you know, just mess around with this a bit. Because I want to unlock another deck. And I'm going to try and do something I don't do with Yugi and Yami. I'm going to try to not make a Dark Magician deck. I'm going to try and make a Magnet Warrior deck. And maybe something akin to a puzzle deck. I either want to use stuff like Baphomet, the Gaia and Baphomet, the Mythical Beast cards. I want to do something with that. I want to try and figure that out. So, as always, with this kind of stuff, to really test it out, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to let the AI do it. Because I already have another deck. Well, I can go ahead and build that after this. I let the AI do it. Because the way I like to test the decks I make is, if the AI can get a win with it, that means I can see a strategy that works. Because again, the starting hand is all randomized. It lets you have an ability that gives you a specific card in your starting hand. And with the Grandpa's Cards ability on, it really makes me want to try and figure out what they could be doing. Now, sometimes I get unlucky and I get a duel like this. And that happens, and we're going to deal with it as it comes. You know, I freaking hate Oystermeister. But, you know, it's like we deal with it as it comes. But it's like if the AI can get a win or if the AI can put the Vagabond on the ropes, that's what I judge it by. Now, obviously, we're not going to deal with that. Now, good news is the Magnet Warrior monsters are in Yugi's level up. Bad news is I already have those 2, and I already have this one. There's the 3rd one I don't have. I need Gamma. No, I have Gamma, I have Beta, and I have Alpha. So I can summon the regular Valkyron, but what I need actually isn't him. What I need is the electromagnetic ones. I need Beta, the electromagnetic warrior. I need Dark Red Enchanter, just because I really want it. I don't need a Reeling Karibo. And what's weird is his final card he gets at level 45 is Tackle Crusher. But yeah, I need the electromagnetic warrior cards because I want to build that into this Yugi's repertoire. I want to give him the electromagnetic and the magnetic warrior cards, and then I'm going to use the Morphtronic cards. I want to try building, something new, something, kind of, iffy, but unpredictable, basically. I want to try and build a true blue Yugi deck. I want to make something that's unpredictable. Anyway. So yeah, if you want to watch, and of course I'm going to still do some PvP. We're going to build a new deck right now, and then we're going to go and we're going to try and spend as much of the stream as possible, depending on how our connection holds up, doing PvP in the Kaiba Cup tournament. So just go around real quick. Hey, zombie boy. I'm never going to use you, even if I unlock you. So yeah, feel free to bring your friends over to the stream, like I said. Tweet it out, say, hey, come watch this dumbass get his ass handed to him in the Kaiba Cup tournament. I'm pretty sure everyone else is probably watching, like, I don't know, fucking Moist Critical doing his stuff, which I'm not hating. I sub to him on YouTube, follow him on Twitter. He's kind of funny. He's better than Game Grumps, I'm gonna say that. Yeah, with Moist Critical, it's like, oh, he's being cringy because he's being cringy. Probably just by the sake of he exists. Game Grumps is like, oh, they're trying for it. Oh yeah, I also got Legendary Knight Critias, which means I have all three of these guys. I have Timaeus, Critias, and Eremos, so if I wanted, I could actually try and build a deck around Timaeus, the Knight of Destiny. Sorry about that, I hit the mic. But we're not going to do that, so like I said, I want to do stuff with cards like this, Gazelle, King of Mythical Beast. And what I do, if you guys see my previous streams, when I want to build decks like this, I look into the related cards, and I build off of that. Now, the Phantom Beast cards I have messed around with, but as you can see, I don't have Chimera, the Flying Mythical Beast. So unfortunately, this is going to be a deck without Chimera. But we can still throw in Baphomet, we can still throw in Gazelle, we can throw in Phantom Beast Crosswing, throw in Phantom Beast Rock Lizard, Phantom Beast Thunder Pegasus, and then we click related cards, and throw in Mecha Phantom Beast, Mecha Phantoms, throw in Mecha Phantoms, throw them all in here, toss them all in, toss them all in. Hold on. Yep. Toss them in, toss them in, toss them in, toss them in. Hey, here's this guy, Wildhorn. He's neat. He's cool. Let's let him in. Then we go over here, we click related cards just to be safe, and if we see something we haven't tossed in here yet, guess what? We toss it right in. We toss in trap cards, we toss in the spell cards, we toss it all in. It's like a fun little salad. It's like a fun little salad. We just toss it all in. God, and then it gives you an idea of like how little of your stuff you actually have. So we can go back and it's like, oh, you don't have your stuff. Yeah, see, here it is. Exod, Master of the Guard. We now have 2 of these. And I thought this was an Exodia card, but no. This is... It must be special summon by retrieving 1 Sphinx monster. Each time an Earth monster is flip summoned, well, this card remains face up on the field, inflict 1,000 points of damage to you. Do I have enough Sphinx monsters? I have a ton of monsters that are Sphinx monsters, but they're super high level. Is there anything that can possibly lessen this? What is this? I don't know. These are all pretty strong, so I would have to build, again, like normal. Guardian Death Scythe. It not be known where someone must be special summoned on by its own effect and can't be special summoned in any way. If Guardian Aetos is destroyed by battle. Do I have Aetos? I do not have Aetos, but I do have 5 of the Reaper Death Scythes. Who knows if we have 5 Aetos. We can maybe balance this out with Trimid monsters. Do we have enough Trimid monsters? We don't have Trimid Cruiser. I love how the Trimid cards are field spells. But they're not just regular continuous spell cards. I guess that would make them a little OP. Let's see. What can we? I don't know, guys. What do you want to see fill out the rest of this? Because at this point, I honestly don't know what I would put to balance this out. I mean, I guess if I have, let's see, these are machine and beast. These are all beast or beast warrior. You know what? Let's go here. Let's go to filter. Let's focus it on beast, beast warrior, and machine. Let's see what it gives us. We have the ally mind card. Oh, ally mind for ally justice. 3,000 needles. This thing looks adorably pissed. Ooh, it's not bad. At the end of the damage step, if this defense position card was attacked by a monster whose attack is lower than this card's defense, destroy the attacking monster. That's a bit of a weird card. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Rhino. Let's see what cards here. Oh, you know, we can toss those in, but let's not. Let's see, Speedroids, One Who Hunts Souls, oh god, Orichalcos. I didn't think I would ever see that word officially on a card. I thought those were just made up for the anime, but nope. Orichalcos Shunaros. This card cannot be destroyed, cannot be normal summoned or set. If a normal monster you control is destroyed by battle, you can special summon this card from your hand. This card gains 1,000 attack for each monster your opponent controls. Face up with more monsters in the field cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay, but then considering that there's only room on the field for 3 monsters, that means the max attack for this thing is 3,000. Unless you have other cards that buff it. So I'm a beast type monster on the field is destroyed. This card gains 500 attack. That's not bad. Mythical Knight of Jackal. When this card destroys one monster your opponent controls on your opponent's side of the field and sends it to the graveyard as a result of battle, you can return this card to the top of your. You can turn the card to the top of your opponent's deck. Oh, I get it. You can sort of get them stuck in a loop. Let's see. Do I have? I don't have the fusion. Oh, fusion substitute. What's this? Fusion, summon one monster from your extra deck. Use the monster to control its fusion materials. You can banish its card from your graveyard, then target one fusion monster in the graveyard, return to the extra deck, then draw one card. Oh, so does this completely replace polymerization? Oh no, you have to still use the listed materials, so that would be kind of busted. It's like use any monsters to fusion summon, you know, a monster from your extra deck. Let's see. Because I want to fill this out a bit and get it, you know, get it somewhat serviceable. I wonder, do I have enough of the Nefarious? No. Because Archfiend monsters aren't fun for me. Bicycar, Cybertech, Alligator. Let's see. Oh, no, those are Lunalite monsters. Hey, the Gladiator Beast. How many Gladiator? We have a lot of Gladiator Beasts. Really? Oh, yeah, that counts as a machine, I guess. Maybe I can throw in the Orcust monsters. Yeah, there's enough room. Plus, more tuner monsters is always good. We can throw in the Orcust spell and trap cards while we're at it, just to give ourselves, you know, a little extra girth, as it were. All right, we've got all that. Yeah. Gaia Drake, the Universal Force. Gaia Knight, the Force of Earth? What? Oh, you have to use a Synchro monster to summon a fusion monster? What the hell? That's weird. You have to use a Synchro monster and then a non-effect Synchro monster. So you need 2 Synchro monsters to fusion. Okay, see this is what confuses me so much. Why include this whole new method of summoning a fusion monster with synchro fusion monsters that don't require polymerization, all for you to make a card that then says, now use polymerization to fuse these two monsters together? It's like, you're killing me. You make me set all this up, and then you tear me down, and it just hurts me. Why do you enjoy harming me? And then we're working our way up to the Mortronic stuff, because we still need more monsters. We'll get those in time. I think we got enough. This is a very rudimentary deck, but, you know, it's enough. It's enough. Then there's the Karakuri. Yeah, there's the Karakuri monsters and stuff, which I am not a fan of. All right, let's go ahead, remove our filter, and let's go ahead and add our little favorite spells and traps here. I know probably some of you are screaming, it's like, oh, for the love of God, throw in this, throw in that, have some strategy. I'm like, no. We do this in a non-consistent manner. These random as hell decks that I build with no metagame in plan, and any that I show, like any metagaming that happens with my decks is purely by chance, because everybody knows I am not actually thinking that hard. I build it thinking, how hard will this hurt? And then we execute on that. Okay, let's go ahead and toss in, you know what, let's toss in Ancient Rules. Let's sprinkle in something else. What else can we sprinkle in? What deliciousness can we toss all up in here? Only for warrior type monsters. We don't have any warrior types in this. We have beast warrior. I don't think that would count. Let's throw in one of those, because we're going over to our traps and we're putting in our signature trap cards that we put into every deck. It's like pepper. You can put it in just about any dish you're making, unless said dish does not necessarily benefit from pepper. Much like these cards. Throw in, you know, we more often than not find ourselves facing a direct attack. So counter gate. Where is it? Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Is this one? No, that's Radiant Mirror Force. Here it is. Hero emerges. That's our cards. It's our bread and butter. And then we need our last little bread and butter card here. There we go. Wall of Disruption. And then for added flavor, we're going to throw in Grandpa's cards. Because why not? You know, and it also took me, because even when I watched the anime, I never read the cards when they would show up on screen. But I did not know that each of Exodia's parts had a effect. I thought they each kind of had just like the general flavor text of you need blank parts of Exodia to summon, you know, Exodia Forbidden One. So I thought it's like, oh, that'd be fun. So let's keep going with this. Let's battle Zombie. I mean, Bones. I grew up calling him Zombie Kid because that was all he was. He was just a zombie kid. And then finding out that his name is Bones. Actually, his name is spelled Bonds. He's Bonds. Little Bonbon. Okay, Bonbon, let's beat you. Ugh, God, he uses clown zombies. Hey, well, ain't this a hoot and a half? We can normal summon this monster. Dang. Do I want to waste this? Yeah, I do. Put it on to you. This music is fun. I actually don't know if I have any regular normal monsters. I never actually bothered to check. I can't take him seriously. This is the character where it's like, this is that character where no matter what they say or do, I just look at them and I go, you are adorable, and you are mine now. You're adorable, you're mine now. It's like, yes, he's so adorable. He thinks he's people. He's trying so hard to be scary. He's so adorable, and I love him. He's mine. Hey, we got the left leg of the Forbidden One. Yeah, see, I thought they all had this kind of random flavor text, and that was actually what I was kind of betting on, that it's like if I get one of these and then I attach Power of the Guardian to it, I could probably keep it out for a minute. Oh, God. And because Exodia automatically wins, you can't even, like, plan on dragging it out. God, correct me if I'm wrong, but is there a card in Yu-Gi-Oh that lets you just straight up pick a card from your deck and summon it regardless of its summoning conditions? Like, you probably have to, like, you know, discard your entire hand or something, but I feel like there's a card like that, and if that exists, that's probably busted as hell if you have Exodia, because then you could just summon Exodia the moment you get that card. And, you know, it's like you've won at that point. It's like, hey, look, I can summon, I get rid of every card on the field that I control, and I pay half my life points, and I summon Exodia, I win. You're screwed. I win. I summon Exodia. You know? Got a problem? Who cares? And we're gonna activate this. You can take more from the hand or dark. Or deck and send it. Or banish it. Okay. We put this down, and like, while this is a normal monster, it's a level 1, so you can't even summon it. Oh no, don't attack me, you flagrant dumbass. Hey, another Mecha Phantom Beast. I kind of want to just get rid of it. We'll hold out. I'm basically tormenting this poor boy. This poor boy that needs a sandwich desperately. Again, if you guys go to my Twitch page and you see my Twitter and you know, follow me on Twitter or whatever, feel free to, you know, feel free to, you know, tweet at me, hey, you were looking for you were looking for, like, deck strategies, and it was like, yo, try this deck strategy out. You know, send me whatever. You know, I'm down to clown. Yeah, I sound like one of those hello fellow youth type adults. But, you know, again, you know, it's like, send me whatever. Send me strategies. I'm like, hey, there we go, Gazelle. Take that out. Poor Bones. Poor little Bonbon. This card is always treated as a Phantom Beast card. Oh. I never noticed that text. That's cool. God, I remember the anime when he showed up, and he was with Bandit Keith. My God. And I actually felt really bad for the kid, even as he was just barely winning. And I was like, you poor child, how I do love you and want to hug you, but you are just so pitiful. Dun, dun, ba-dun. I know it seems like an hour goes by really fast in these streams, and it does, but for me, trust me, this is actually a very long hour. You know, and I'm streaming in place of, you know, it's like I'm streaming right now in place of like writing on my papers. You know, for you guys, you should definitely not like. You should definitely do your work. Like, do not ever prioritize watching my dumbass over doing your work. Because trust me, like once I got I spent the better end of my undergrad watching YouTube and stuff while I was doing my work, and every time I would pull up like a VOD for a live stream, and I would just be like listening to it while I'm doing my work, I would hear the streamer read out like, at some point they all will, each of them at some point, every stream I've ever watched, they bring up a comment, not a comment, they bring up like a donation, and it's like, oh, I'm watching you guys instead of studying for my final or something, and it was like, oh no, for the love of God, study for your fucking finals. I was like, yeah, no, that's important. Because then I would just switch off the VOD, and I'm like, I know it's not a live stream, I'm going to switch off the VOD, and I'm just going to put on something else, and I'm going to do my work. Anyway, so, now that that's taken care of, let us go ahead and hop back into 5Ds, so that we can hop into the PvP, and, you know, get ourselves some numbers, get our number up, get our rank up. I believe, you know, let's toss on that XP booster. Hey, got a match right out the gate. Taking all bets, How much do you think I will suck at this? Because I guarantee you, if you come to these streams to watch someone win, I'm very sorry that you have been fooled. If you come to these streams to watch someone dick around, congratulations, you found them. If you come to these streams just because you're also bored and you want to hear someone who's not a big popular YouTuber talking to your ear while experiencing random game crashes or connection failures that draw the shit out longer than it should be, then by God, you're in luck because you found your man. You know, it's like normally I would use a Twitch channel or my YouTube. Like, what I wanted to do with my YouTube channel was originally make it not a gaming channel. It was supposed to be a channel that was tutorials on like writing. It's like how to write stories, how to create characters, how to draft your narrative, how to draft up a narrative and build and world build and stuff. But I realized there were so many channels that did that exact same thing that it's like, no, that's not niche enough. That's not unique enough. And then I thought, and I can't just do a gaming channel because there's so many channels that do gaming. And then I thought, but there's very few gaming channels that do pure unedited hour-long videos that aren't streams that have just jank quality. There's very few like true blue honest from the ground up gaming channels. Because even channels like Game Grumps or The Switcher, Two Best Friends Play, even those videos had some form of editing in the beginning. They were still edited, they were still put together properly, and they were still, they were still at some level of competence. So I thought, if I go completely unedited, people aren't questioning whether I'm looking at a guide. They're not questioning whether or not... Screw it. Reboot. They're not questioning anything. They're seeing me at my purest. And I thought that was going to be my thing. And by God, no one wanted to watch it. It was terrible. It was awful. It was shitty. And even though I tried to get more attention, it seems that the people that follow me on Twitter follow me more because they saw my, kind of janky artwork in Splatoon 2. And they maybe played a few rounds with me in few matches with me in Splatoon 2 or Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, on Switch. They saw me there and they was like, yo, you were pretty good here. I'm going to follow you on Twitter. And then it was like, congratulations, you've wasted your fucking time. Alright. We rebooted this. Let's see if we can maybe get it to work. And, and it's like, I thought maybe, just maybe, I had found something. When I told people about it, they're like, yeah, that's unique. I'm like, the problem is, just like when it comes to people like complaining about like, oh, why can't movie companies or studios come up with new ideas? I'm like, do you fucking realize how hard it is to come up with something new that people will like? And people will go, oh, well, if you just put it out there, people will like it. I'm like, fuck you. You don't know shit. You are dead wrong. I'll tell you from experience. Just putting it out there, I could promote my entire video library that is currently on my YouTube channel. Every last video I have. It's pure, raw, unedited form. I can promote that entire thing on my Twitter. Just send it out. And retweet it every day. And you know how many views I would get? None. You know how many views are on my videos? They're all from me clicking on the videos to make sure the description's typed up properly. To copy over links and update stuff. Take away all but 2 views on any of my videos. The Warframe ones, they only have views. My Warframe videos only have views because only one other person watches them, and she only watches them just to watch because she got me into Warframe and she wants to see me fumble around. I have not played Warframe on my Switch and recorded it in so long that if I were to jump back in now, even with a proper controller, I would probably shit my pants. I think the last time I played was so that I could get the Wukong skin, the Wukong frame, and I never touched it after that. I didn't even record it. I just clipped it. I think I either clipped it or took a picture, and then I put it up on my Twitter. I posted to Twitter from my Switch. So, and then I'm doing stuff like this, and people who goes like, oh, but you can do unique. Trust me, you check on YouTube, and you go back far enough, depending on what channels survive the various apocalypse. What's the plural of apocalypse? Is it apocalypses? Apocalypses. Apocalypse? I don't know. The various apocalypses that have happened on YouTube that have claimed 1,001 channels, entire communities just gone in the dead of night. Thanks to a change in the algorithm, a change in their policies, someone gets outed for something. Not that last one's supposed to be a bad thing. I'm just stating causes for channels to disappear or someone dies, And you look at what they did, I'm guaranteeing you go far back enough in YouTube, you're going to find somebody filming themselves with a camcorder building Yu-Gi-Oh decks with the actual cards. You're going to see footage from Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments. You're going to see footage from Pokemon. Hell, the Pokemon YouTube channel... Of course, the Pokemon YouTube channel puts up the VODs of the championship matches for the card game and the video game. They put up those videos. So that's not unique if you start making videos of yourself playing the games. So it's like, what are you supposed to do? What is a man to do? when he's faced with the idea of everything you're doing right now is so ununique, no one's going to give a shit. Well, you might as well do what everyone else is doing, but you make it your own some way. Like what I'm doing right now. I tried streaming through Discord because I saw Discord had a streaming function, because I saw that some YouTubers did stream through Discord. You know, they got their Discord server, they set it up, all their YouTube subscribers came and joined them on their Discord server. And when they would start streaming, it's like you got your chat right there, you got your community right there. And it was ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. And I just couldn't believe it, you know? So I figured, if everyone else is already playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, because it's not a new game. If everyone's playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, I'm going to play it, but I'm going to try and do it slightly different. You know, I'm going to do it my way. People are like, oh, TOS, you're gonna get your channel banned if you swear. I'm like, I'm not a partner. Just like with YouTube, where I didn't give a damn for them telling me that, you know, if they were to tell me, oh, you can't monetize this video because you're swearing it, or you're playing a colorful game that we would think is for kids, but because you swear, or this is just for real. If you go back and watch some of my videos, and some of them, I'm recording with the artist who did the art for my Twitch profile and everything. You know, I'm recording with her, and we talk about everything from back when Tumblr was doing sort of a purge, where it was like their policies changed and what was considered. That's weird, bud. You gave me the spike shield with chain? Okay, I don't know why you're doing this, but I'm gonna take it. And I'm gonna see what you're setting up. What did I just send? The dark hex sealed fusion. Ah, that's what I just attacked. Well, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Unless he's got a card. There are cards that destroy monsters equipped with equip spells. You know, without ever having to do anything specific to them. So I'm a little worried. But yeah, so like that's why I'm doing this. You know, I'm doing it for me, but I'm also doing it to try and just see what the hell it is that makes people like this. You know, like what is it? What am I missing? You know? You know, what I wondered was, what am I missing? What is wrong with me that, you know, I'm just as foul-mouthed as Game Grumps. I'm just as mediocre at games as the Switcher. I'm just as, you know, I can do what all of these other people are doing, and I can combine it into one thing. I go for an hour or so, unedited, raw, as good of audio as I can get. You know, I don't got a bunch of sponsors. You know, I'm not one of those people who consistently put themselves out there. You know, you hear all these people's tragic backstories. I'm like, yeah, it's not really that interesting. It's not worth talking about. But you pull this out, and it's like, I got nothing here, man. Come on, give me something. Even now, I hate when my opponents quit on me like this. Even my opponents that I get into a situation like this, they'll still fight it out. And I love that. I love those knockdown, drag out brawls that go that can go for turns on end. I've had 40 turn and 70 turn duels in this game. And I know what you're thinking. Wouldn't you have run out of cards by then? No. Because we both had built our decks in a way that let us ride it out. I was messing around. We had decks that let us ride it out. It's like, monsters from your graveyard, go back into your deck. Your monsters can't be destroyed this turn. Monsters can't be destroyed this turn. Monsters can't be destroyed this turn. I'm like, dude, we're bare knuckle in it. Just this bare knuckle, knockdown, drag out, ultra violence. But I bet if I put that as a title on my stream, knockdown, drag out, bare knuckle, ultra violence. Maybe that'll sell. Or maybe it's that I'm not pulling on the nostalgia factor. I got Psychonauts in my Steam library right now. If you guys want, hit me up on Twitter. Say, play Psychonauts, you coward. Hit me up on Twitter. Again, if your account is suspect, I will block you just because I'm not about to risk stuff. But if you follow me on Twitter, just hit me up. Be like, play Psychonauts, you coward, and I will set it up. That's, if that's what I gotta do, I'll do it. Because I want to be able to justify the thing that I'm doing to keep myself sane so that I don't feel like an idiot for believing that this is... People want to talk about how every other game... People want to talk about how stuff is like, oh, this is rigged. Oh, this is only good for these people. Oh, people in this, echelon can do this. And I'm like, no, you do not, sir. Aha. Your monster's effect gets nothing, fool. Nothing. Send itself to the graveyard to summon out Blue Eyes White Dragon. Oh no. Wow. Strong Wind Dragon. Oh no. If only I had Draining Shield. Thank you, my friend. Ooh, this is not good. That is a rather strong monster. Once returned, when the battle position of a monolith monster you control is changed and is now face up, while this card, its face of the field is up during down step, you can target... Okay, I might lose. I know I'm going to lose. But you know what? I know I'm going to lose, and I'm going to lose with full passion and full fun. This is what I like. I get backed into these weird corners, and I don't back down. You know how many people would have done what this guy's doing? A lot, because they're smart. You know how many people would have done what I've done? Not very many. All I'm doing is just feeding off of that excess life points that I just got to keep myself going for just a little bit longer. And it's like, even I know this isn't going to do much. And all this is going to do is delay the inevitable of me taking a ton of damage. But you know what? It's not going to be that bad. Hear the music? It's getting more intense. I can activate the equip spell and I can nullify... I can keep my monster from being destroyed, but I'm still taking 1,200 points of damage. And then he's going to attack me again. The equip spell is going to proc again. And then this is the loop. And normally I would put this on a much stronger monster. But that added life points keeps me alive just for a moment. Hey, hey, hey! Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So now he has to switch it back to attack position. Silver's Cry. Summons up another Dragon Spirit of White. He's going to get rid of my Power of the Guardian. This isn't good. I would have thought the effect would have procced. But I guess I planned that wrong. And he's letting me live mainly because I made this monster's effect. Huh. Did his effect... When this card is normal summon, you can add one field spell from your deck to your hand. Huh. I wonder why the effect didn't proc. Am I missing something? I normal summoned it. Like, did I miss something? I guess I missed something, because normally that would lead me into... That would normally have actually led to me winning in about 2 turns, but I was already too low on health. Well, I lost. I mean, it happens more often. I don't aim to be the top in this kind of stuff, but yeah. But hey, it's more fun than, you know, just going into... Fuck off. It's counting the disconnects as losses. It's counting my disconnects as losses. And that's what I hate. Fine. We'll end out the stream with an auto duel, just because you guys deserve more than hearing me wax poetic about, you know, failing in a market that every single YouTuber is lying to you when they say, oh, you just gotta try. No, you have to strike it lucky or be pitiable enough for people to want to give you the attention, because they view you as somebody where if they don't give you that, you know, that affirmation that you're worth something, or that you're good at what you do, or that your talent, you know, should be shown off. You know, if you're not someone that's marketable in that sense, the people aren't going to give a damn about you. I promise you. That's why YouTubers actually, you know, that's why they actually get the love and attention. I know that sounds kind of bitter, but I'm not wrong, you know. That's why a lot of YouTubers get that love and attention, because it's like, it's not because like, oh, I like their content. I'm like, they do the same content that, you know, YouTubers X, Y, and Z do. They don't do anything different. The only difference is this person's got a tragic backstory. And that's it. That's the only thing. See, it procced here. I guess last turn there must have been something that prevented effects from activating. I don't know. It's just weird, you know? But hey, you know. Such is life. Such is life. And honestly, I wouldn't be too upset about it. It does not make me feel like I'm failing as a YouTuber. Effect procs again, and I still get it. Really? This is insanity. Hold on. I'm gonna help myself. I'm gonna help myself really quick. I know I said I was going to make this an auto duel, but I'm going to help myself really, really quick and just get rid of this stupid thing. All right, back to the auto duel. There we go. There we go. We won with Croissant. That's cute. That's cute. There we go. A little bit of happy to round out the mediocre sadness that was the majority of the stream. But now we unlock regular Yugi, and you know what? That's perfectly fine. I really hope they make if we do get another Yu-Gi-Oh game for like a console. Hope it's like one of those. Hope it's kind of like what they expected Pokemon Battle Revolution to be, sort of. You know, I want to sort of an open world field. You know, I want to be able to run around a city. I guess honestly, I would say the thing I'm hoping for is something sort of like Yakuza style. I know it's weird, Yakuza style Yu-Gi-Oh game, but you know, it's like, you know, in place of Kiryu, you know, you're Yugi and you're going around and you can just literally people will just run up to you and be like, "Hey, I want to battle you. Here's the condition." You know, you make it fun. I don't know. Maybe they could, maybe they won't. Maybe they got better things to do with their time. Oh well. Anyway, I've been Zarok. I'm Zarok. Like I say at the end of every stream, do something better with your lives than what I'm doing.